What's up, guys? This is the first video of Indulge with Alex. This is going to be my first video vlog, and I'm going to put this on the channel as soon as I get it done. But today, guys, we're going to the range. At the range, I'm going to try and train new shooters or general questions that people ask me every day, as far as how to shoot, or what's a good way to hold the weapon, or what's a good way to look for accuracy, or what's a good caliber to compare. Today, I'm going to compare the 45 to a 9mm to show the difference in recoil and the difference in accuracy. Also, the difference between a subcompact gun and a full-size gun. Please watch the video. If you have any comments, please leave those comments in the bottom. Also, subscribe to my channel so we can build up Bravo Company together. If you need any more assistance as far as with handguns in general, you can leave me a comment on that, and I'll get to that and I'll make a video for it as well. Please like and subscribe to my channel. You're watching Indulge with Alex. Alright guys, we're inside the range. That's the target we're going to be shooting first. First comparison as far as like recoil and accuracy. I have the Sig Sauer P320. It is empty. As you can see, magazine is out of it. Also have the XDE 45. It's also empty. Magazine is out of it. This is the range. They got all these big fans, so I know that's gonna mess up the fact of hearing, but that's just to keep the lid from, I guess, coming back. This is how the range looks. Other targets that people have been on. It's not too busy right now. Fairly empty. I think I'm the only one here on the range. So that makes for a great video. I don't have to hear everybody else's weapons, the echo and everything else behind that. Yep, but this is going to be the first official vlog video. So everybody get to see me shoot. I'm going to tell y'all the difference between the weapons and just inform everybody about information. That's all it's really going to be about, an informational video. So let's get prepared. Let's get started. Alright, gotta load the ammo up. They shoot reloads out of their own weapons, so that's fine. Reload ammo not bad. You can use reload ammo. The price is not too high. Only difference is reload ammo sometimes can mess your barrel up. So try and use like factory ammo, like a fresh box that you get, like Federal, or any kind of different ammo that's already pre-boxed, so it's not like reloaded. It doesn't make your weapon jam as often. You don't have to worry about the fact of it's getting stuck or failure to feed, failure to extract with regular box ammo. 9mm is the best one to practice with because it's so cheap, and then you don't have to worry about investing so much money into shooting at a piece of paper. But it also helps you get more comfortable with the handgun that you choose, so that way when you get comfortable with it, you want to carry it. When you want to carry it, you got a better chance of defending yourself with it if it came down to your life being on the line to defend it. You don't have to worry about it being at home just because it's too heavy or for some reason you don't like it. That's why I said find something that you want to carry, so that way then you'll shoot it more often, you'll carry it more often. Find something that's comfortable to your hand. Like this, it fits my hand. So my whole hand fits on the firearm itself. Same one with this one. This is a full size or compact. You got full size, you got compact, and you got subcompact. Subcompact is going to be the smaller, most recoil out of the subcompact compared to a standard size. So now let's just get to the shooting. All right, everybody. Starting out, we're going to be shooting the Sig Sauer P320 full size. This one is a 9mm. A couple of good safety techniques. Always hold the gun with a firm grip. Always keep your finger off the trigger, and always point it down range. Don't flag yourself. Don't point it at yourself. Don't point it in any direction besides down range. Because if a round is stuck in there and it just so happens to go off and you're pointing at a wall so it can ricochet, or pointing at your face so you can hurt yourself, that's unsafe. Always keep your finger off the trigger until you decide to shoot. Another thing that I see a lot of people get wrong and I'm gonna go ahead and state that now. A lot of people talk about pulling the trigger. Every time you pull the trigger, you pull your shots. Press the trigger. All right, first shots. I'm aiming. Center mass, red circle. Always keep your fingers on the side of the rail. Keep them somewhat lower than the actual slide so you don't cut your finger, because when that slide goes back, it can take the meat right off. All right, got a firm grip. Certain people hold the weapon different ways. Some people teacup it, they hold it at the bottom of the magazine, but then you don't have a full grip of the firearm itself. You want to get a good high purchase on it. You want to grab it with a firm grip, and then you press the trigger when you're ready to fire. First shots. Bring this target up and see what my first shots went to. There you go. A little bit different sitting down. Those are my first shots. I got 2 shots off the paper. I got 1 center mass while I was aiming, and the other 3 grouping is at the top, almost near the shoulder. And that was with a 9mm. Recoil is not that bad on a 9mm. I feel like if you want to practice training, okay, so we got the range. I'm trying to go to a range that has more up-to-date options. We cracked that stuff just now. I don't know how that was possible, but it did it. Also, something that I didn't show on the video just now with these reloads, when I fired the last round, the actual action port right here didn't lock back to the rear like it's locked now. It was still seated forward, so the last round didn't make the slide come back far enough to lock it out. But that's what happens when you got reloads like this. All right, to the next magazine. This time, since I'm sitting low, I guess I'm gonna aim lower. So I'm gonna try and hit him a little bit underneath that 5X in the middle of his chest. All right. Only thing about sitting down when you're shooting, when the rounds fly back, when they touch your skin, that shit is hot as hell. It will burn you, best believe it. Alright guys, now we're going to convert over to show you the difference in the recoil. This time, I'm going to be shooting American Eagle, 230 grain, 45. The 9mm was 115 grain, full metal jacket. All right, let's do it. The thing I like better about this weapon itself is that it has a decock. So keep your hand on the weapon itself. Keep your finger off the trigger. When you press this button right here on the side, when you use the safety, it decocks. See how this trigger goes back forward? To put it in, now it's in double action mode. So at that point, you pull the trigger, you press the trigger back itself. When you press the trigger back, the hammer itself right here goes back. When you put it in decock mode, that's what changes it back to double action. When you initially pull to rack the slide back, it goes into single action. So if it was empty at this moment, the hammer would be back, and then you see the trigger itself goes back. That's a small press. So the trigger pull there is probably between 1.5 to 3 pounds. All right,
Let's see the recoil on this one. This is a 45. Ooh, I hit the center max. How did I hit the center that time with a 45? But I missed with a 9mm. Center again. Center again. Oh, 4 rounds. Hit the center every time. All right. 9mm. P320. Let's go for this K5. See what I can do. Alright, here we go, guys. This is what I was telling you about. Reloaded ammo. Perfect example. Just pulled the trigger just now. I got a failure to eject. So the actual bullet part of it is actually gone. That's just the shell. At that point, you get a failure to eject. Point the weapon in a safe direction. Take the magazine out. Once you take the magazine out, rack the slide. Rack the slide just so you can get the empty shell casing out. Once you get this empty shell casing out, you check the chamber itself. There's no round in there, nothing is stuck in there. Magazine is out, the weapon is clear. Alright, 45, 2 rounds. See, I just racked the slide, now the hammer is back. So it's in single action mode. You can switch it to double action if you like. Alright, K5 is what we're going for. Both rounds is on the K5. I don't understand how this 45 is more manageable than this 9mm. But I guess it's just all about what you know how to use and what you practice and train with so you can get better at it. Alright? That's the difference between this video today, guys. I want to thank you guys for watching the video. We shot the P320 9mm. We shot the HDE 45, 115 grain full metal jacket, 230 grain full metal jacket. This is our target after we got done. Oh, that don't came up fast. So when I was aiming for the K5 just now, that's what I was aiming for the K5. That one was hit with the 45. Majority of my rounds are still on the paper. I got 1, 2, 3 rounds off paper. This is the first vlog with Indulge with Alex. Please subscribe. Please like the video if you like it. Please leave me a comment of any feedback that you think I should have added for the first video. I got more to come, so continue to watch it. Hit the notification button so every time that I upload a video, whether you're online, whether I only use one social media at a time, and that is Instagram. But if you're on there, you'll get the notification of me posting a new video. And I thank you guys for watching.